Hey y'all, and welcome back to Satisfactory! This wonderfully beautiful game. Oh, I love this game. It is so awesome. Just trying to figure everything out and make sure it all works properly, and then just how good it looks. And I'll bet before they release it fully, they're gonna do like a once-over on the graphics to make it even better. But anyway, so, you may have just caught a glimpse of it off to the right just then. I've been busy. I've been very busy. And this waterfall, behind this waterfall is a cave where there is some uranium. And that's where we're going to be getting our uranium and storing our nuclear waste away from our nuclear reactor factory, or project, that I've already sort of started over here. I have the platform built. It's 15 by 15, I think. And so that's a pretty good area. It's enough to have 6 nuclear reactors on it. And I'm trying something new. I've got this really short area here using the 1-meter platforms, the 4x1s. And what I want to run, oh great, autosave and all that. I want to run all of the, like the manifolds and the load balancers and stuff down here, and then use lifts to pull the items up through the floor, which will be awesome. And when I say through the floor, I mean like, I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm going to have like walkways on one side and have the lifts coming up and into a machine that's right there. That's the idea anyway. So what we're going to do today, like what I did was I was able to get all of the resources that we would need from around here and bring them all to here. So I've got my coal and my plastic over there. I've got my caterium coming in from over there, iron and limestone and copper. So what I want to do today is I want to get all of these items processed into their respective ingots, if I need them to be ingots. So like iron and coal being on opposite sides of this whole thing, that's going to be a pain in the butt. But I should be able to run, let's check this out. I can put, wait a minute, wrong one. I may be able to run a belt on that. If not, I'm going to have to raise this floor up a little bit more, and I think I might have to, which would suck. Or, since we're not going to actually be seeing this most often, I can do this trick where I just have belts going like that. Since all of this is going to be encased, and once it's all set up and we're never going to see it again, I don't mind doing this. I really don't like doing it, but again, since it's going to be out of sight, out of mind, I'm just going to assume everything's working the way it's supposed to. You never really want to know what's going on behind the scenes anyway. Like, you'll eat a hot dog, but do you really want to know how it's made? No, you really don't. So, that's how we're going to handle it. So, first things first, we need to process everything into their respective bits. So I am going to take the limestone first, since that's probably going to be the easiest. And I'm going to build 4 constructors upstairs and turn the limestone into, well, concrete. So essentially, when I'm done, all of the machines are going to look like this. We're going to have the constructor or the smelter or whatever it is right here, with a conveyor lift going down, feeding off of probably a splitter, just like that, with the walkways covering up the rest of the hole. It's going to look really nice. And this is the style that I would like to eventually do my mega factory in. So this is what we're going to continue to do. And I really, really like it. So let's get these 4 done. Alright, so the concrete section is working. It's all hooked up to power. And I really like how this is looking, because like now there's no belts, it's just the machines up on this floor. Sure, I can kind of see what's going on down there, but this just looks better. This just looks better. So then I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out and bring some elevators down and do the exact same thing. So like the items come up, they get going, and they go right back down into the pipes, so to speak. I like that idea. Let's get that going. So now this side is done. Just looks like pipes moving stuff in and out. I like the way this looks a lot better. It's a lot closer, but this overhangs by 1. So, I mean, I might be able to move it over. Maybe. Hang on, let's see. Oh yeah, I can move these over by 1. Alright, that's better. I think I'm actually going to finish the railing around it too, just because I like the look of the railing. Come on, work. There we go. Yeah, put railings around everything. OSHA would be proud. Alright, so now that concrete's moving, and I've got a nice supply of concrete to continue to build floors above, because I ran out of concrete building this thing, I think we're good to go on that one. So the next thing we're going to try to do is make our... Let's bring it over here. Let's do the copper next. I think we're going to do steel on the other side. So copper is going to need... What do we got? 7 smelters. Yep. 7 smelters. So let's go ahead and find our way over here. And yeah, same as we did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably only need 6 of those taken out because the smelters are not nearly as wide as the constructors. So let's build... I ran out of room for concrete. I've got so many building materials. Oh wait, I have an idea. I can open up a couple spots right now. By putting down a crafting bench. And there was an update to the game, as you can see. We've got ingots here. All my ingots are in one spot. Standard parts. Electronics. Biomass. This is awesome. Industrial parts. They've focused everything in. It's great. And even all the power shards are in one place. So I can just go through. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Unfortunately, it doesn't show alternate recipes here. These are all just your standard recipes. You can't do alternate recipes except in the machines that they make them. But that's okay. Because they've also changed a lot of the UIs for things. I should go check out my geysers. See if they've changed that finally. But in here... Alright, that looks about the same. But I know on the miners, while they're going, it now has like this spinning wheel next to it. It's really kind of cool. But we can explore that later. I want to get this working. So we build our smelters. They're the same width. No, they're not. They're slightly shorter than the constructors. So we're just going to build them one off the back. Yeah, that'll work. So no, I said I was going to build 7. I built 8 because they fit better. Oh well, that's okay. Now we can go ahead and remove these. And we can get to making our little pipe system again. I'm really liking the look of this. It looks clean. I don't have to worry about the conveyors going anywhere because they're all underneath. Now the space underneath is very compact and it's hard to navigate, but I mean, when you come up it looks fine. Plus, I can move the iron from over here. I can just bring it around and funnel it underneath the, what's it called? The constructors here. And I don't have to worry about wasted space. I like this setup. This is a really good setup. Alright, the copper's all smelting. And it looks just as good as those over there. I am so happy with this design that I came up with. Oh, this is amazing. All the power is running to it all smoothly. It's great. And already everything's just completely backed up because I don't have it going anywhere. But the next thing I want to do is I want to get my steel production online. Or wait, no. Caterium. Yes. Caterium online because I only need 6 of those and it's coming in from over here and I can make this go this direction, which will be different. Bit of a change. God, that looks so good. Looks so clean. I love it. Conveyor lifts have changed everything. Alrighty, so the Caterium's done, and I had to do something a little bit different. I had to combine that and that together, because might as well make the quick wire while we're at it, you know? Or smelting it, instead of bringing it down and into another line, might as well just make it straight into quick wire. So this is the only part where you're going to see exposed belts on this floor, is between these two sets of machines. But it still looks really good. Still really like the way it looks. I mean, I am just loving this. I can't get over how awesome this style is. It's amazing. Okay, so now I need the steel. Taking care of the, what's that, limestone, copper, and caterium. I need to get iron and coal over here to do the steel. In which case I'm going to need 4 of these foundries. I really need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. Are they exactly 1 wide? Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is going to work out great. The only problem is these have 2 inputs. So I don't really know. Well, actually, I just answered my own question. I got this. And the steel is hooked up. It was interesting trying to get the belts behind to work, and I had to do what I said, like with the clipping belts. I really don't like that, but it was really the only way I could make it work. But I wound the iron all the way over here, and it's being fed in. That seriously triggers me, but whatever, because this still looks amazing. And the steel is now coming out the back end, heading toward that wall. But I have a lot of open space here. What I was going to do is build a next level and have that start turning parts into like stators and pipes and things like that. But I think we can go ahead and use some of this space for at least one other production chain. Like taking a little bit of that steel, in fact probably just off of this one, and bringing it up and turning it into pipes right here. Why not? I don't see a problem with it. And maybe, actually, yeah, we could totally do, oh boy. No, I did that right. Okay, I thought I built too few of those, but I didn't. I could go ahead and instead of having those feed out that way, I could bring it up and feed the total of 13 constructors that I need to make it into just regular wire. I could do that. Then I could have some assemblers here making stators, bringing those up. I mean, I've got space, I could do it. And I might as well, honestly. Yeah, let's use some of this. That'll work. Okay, we can make it work. So, I took this steel manufacturer, or foundry, I should say, and overclocked it to 120% to be able to feed these 2 constructors that are making steel pipes, which are going to be used to make encased industrial beams upstairs, which will be used in turn to make the nuclear fuel rods for the power plant. The other 3 are going to be used to make steel... Wait. Yeah, they're going to be making steel pipes as well, which are going to be used to make stators. So, that's a thing. Part of the copper production over here will be used to make a ton of wire. Well, actually, all of it's going to be used to make wire, because that's really the only thing you can do with copper. So, I'll make all of that into wire, and some of that wire will be used to make stators. The rest of it will be used to make circuit boards, and the circuit boards are going to be used to make the AI limiters upstairs as well. I still have a lot of room, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do one more project on this floor, I think, where I'm going to take all of that copper and make it into wire. And then all that wire, along with all the rest of this stuff, in fact, I'll take those and make them into steel pipes as well. Why didn't I just do that to begin with? They're all being used to make steel pipes. Everything's being used to make steel pipes. Yeah, I'm going to take those and I'm just going to extend this out, and I'm going to make a ton of steel pipes. I'm going to make a ton of wire, feed everything up to the next floor where we'll start making more complex parts. So the steel pipes are done. It's just going to take a bit for the iron or the steel ingots to make it around to the other side to get the right side of this working. You can see it just started. So these will all back up, then those will work, and it'll eventually get there. And that's the whole point, is that they will eventually make it over there. Because once that one over there is full, it's just all going to flow in here. So, with that in mind, we need to get our wire being produced in 13 more constructors. It's probably going to come straight out this way and take up more space. But at that point, we'll be pretty full on this floor, and we'll need a second floor. I love this, though, with the elevators just bringing stuff up and these things sticking up out of little holes in there. Oh, it's so awesome. And it's also very organized. I love it. All right. So, the wire is done. Now, it's time to get started on making the second floor of this thing. I've got to put an area like this in between the floors. So, this is going to be interesting to try to make. Because I want the second floor to be just as organized as this one. So I have to have the little shunting area underneath. This is going to be quite interesting to make. I had to get pretty creative with the power poles. Like, those are Mark IIs for working on the steel pipes, and I had to use Mark IIIs on these because you can't build on the walkways. You only build on the platforms. So that was quite interesting to work out, but it's okay. I'll have to get a couple more high-speed connectors that I can build my nuclear power plants on top, because I used them for those, but that's okay. Again. So, we are done with the first floor of this, and it looks amazing. I mean, just look at all these constructors. Holy crap. Tons of constructors on this floor. But that's what this floor was for. So I'm going to put in the third floor. I'm not going to put in the walls just yet, because the walls will go on last. I need the iron plates for belts and stuff. So I'm going to put in the third floor. And that will be it for today, I think. So let me go ahead and do that. And I'll be back. Well, the interstage floor is done. This is where all the new belt work will go on to feed the more complex machines on the next floor. You can see I've already kind of started it, marking out where the belts are coming up from the other floors. So let's get to building this one. And there we go. The second floor of our nuclear rod factory is complete. Now I just got to get all the machines in here that are going to be making the more advanced stuff. It's going to be a whole bunch of assemblers. 24 assemblers up here on this floor. All using parts from down below. And then up on the top floor, well, maybe I can fit the, I might be able to fit all 24 assemblers and then also the manufacturers on this floor. So we'll, on the very top of this, we will just have our 6 nuclear reactors, which would be awesome. But I don't know. We'll have to do some planning in the next episode to figure it out, because assemblers require rotors that I totally forgot to go pick up at the base. I have to make a run back there, but that's what my little car there is for, running back and forth. I just hate having to go 2 kilometers away or more just to get there. That sucks. But anyway, so we are all set and prepared for the next phase of our biggest construction project yet. And I just love the way this is working out. I love being able to run around through here and not see any belts. Just see the machines working. Oh, it's so nice. Hey, look how clean this looks. It looks so clean. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, I've got a bunch of machines cluttered up over there in this big old area over here. But I think I'm going to use this area to make a way up into the next floor. I'm going to have to get rid of some of these foundations and like wall in an area so that I can't see the belts on the interstage, and then yeah, that'll look pretty good. But I'll make a ramp to get up to the next level, and I'll work the belts on the interstage around it and everything. But the second floor will look just as good as this one, because I did not expect this to come out this good. But dang, I like it. I really like it. Our mega factory is going to be organized in just the exact same way. So anyway, if you liked what you saw, please hit that like button, subscribe to see more, and y'all come back now.